Hello and welcome everybody to this week's Tech Tip Tuesday, sponsored by the Center for Teaching and Learning Excellence at Columbia University. We will be recording this webinar, so if you'd like to view it later or recommend it to a colleague, you'll find it on the webinar page of our CTLE website or our YouTube channel. I'll drop the links for those in the chat at the end of today's session. I am Maria Scutro, a learning designer with CTLE, and our topic today is how to create our basic content items such as module introduction, assigned readings, and course content in D2L. Knowing how to create a module is important as it allows you to organize your course content and materials into structural learning paths for your students. So let's get started. After you logged into Okta using your credentials, select the waffle icon, the page, and search for your course shell will be the name of your course, followed by online development. For example, D2L, online development. And that's where you're going to create all your content. For this tutorial, we're going to be practicing in my sandbox because it's a safe place to practice. So let's go there. Add your course, select content, and locate the table of content. Underneath it, there's an add a module. So you simply select it, write the module title, and hit enter. And there you have it. Module 1 is created. You can add a brief description of what this module is going to be all about. You can also control the visibility. As a default, it is visible to the students, but if you want to hide it until you're ready, you just select hidden. And then when you're ready, you can select visible back up again. So since my tutorial is going to be on gardening, I'm going to name my first module something more specific. So you edit the title. We're going to say Module 1, Gardening Fundamentals, Soil, Sun, and Water Basics. I'm going to go ahead and add a description, like we said above, about what this module is going to be all about. So on the description. If you're copying and pasting from your Word document, make sure that you paste as plain text. Hit update, and now your changes are already visible. To add content to the module, the first thing you should do, it should be an introduction page. So you select View, create a file, and you give it a title. So Module 1. You select the document template drop-down menu, and you go to template number 2, module intro. You can see this template is already populated with information, which you can go in and change to what you need it to be. So let's go over it together. First, let's change the top banner. So you select it. You go to insert an image. Locate the image on your computer. Select upload. I'm going to say intro gardening. Then give it an alternative text for ADA compliance. So gardening tools. Hit OK. I already used this image. That's why it's giving me this pop-up. I'll just hit save. And there it is. As you can see, this image is way, way larger than what the original banner was. So we're going to go ahead and crop it. To do so, you select right-click, edit image, bookmark icon right here, and then you make it look a little bit more like a banner. And save to save your changes. Go into the main information on the web page, the page. So module introduction. Again, give the students a little info about what they're going to be learning in this module. Select your information, paste this plain text, and that will be it. Learning objectives, you should already have some of these for each module, which is, again, go ahead and copy them. You don't have to have 4. If you have less than that, then you just delete whatever you don't need. So to remove the rest. Important notes and reminders are reminding your students when their due dates are. Usually Thursdays are discussions, by Sundays it's assignments. Copy that information from your document and paste it in. Make sure you bold the important information like the dates and times, just to make sure that your students can easily identify it when they're viewing this page. Close. I already created this, that's why it's giving me that pop-up. And there you have it. That is a simple introduction page. Anything you want to add is probably the reading assignment page. So you go back to content, back to new, back to create a file. Select from your templates, and you go all the way down to number 11, reading. Give it a title. And again, change the banner top image. Select. Select. Take an image. Upload. We're going to have a simple book. It's a simple as reading. Give it an alternative text. Save. Again, right click, edit image, crop it. We don't need all this table. That looks more like a banner. Apply and save. And now go on and populate the information you need. Again, this page comes with a lot of preloaded information. We can read through it. Assigned reading will be what your students will, have to read. It's a little overview of what they're going to be learning. And for this module, read the following. And it has a lot of information. You can give them the book they can read and the chapters, a website they can visit, an article that you want them to read, or even an SLU library article that you recommend them reading. Whatever you have, you just populate that information. If you don't have it, you just simply and some chapters to read. So information, and then this, and then change the information to what you want to be. So chapter 1 and 2, and the web page I need them to visit for additional information. And a beginner's guide to gardening, copy the website URL, and then highlight. Paste your website URL. Make sure you have a new window here, open in a new window, and hit apply. Reading focus and active reading guidance is pretty much what you want them to pay more attention to. So if it's a lot of information, just give them a highlight of what they should, when they're reading their chapters and visiting the webpage, what you want them to look for. So we're just going to paste some information here. And then you have the pull-out box. You know, if you don't want to use it, that is fine. You just simply delete it. You want to use them, just write something you want to draw attention to. So remember to plan to set aside time for reading before you post on the post. And that's the end of the page. We save and close. Here, to edit anything, you go back, edit HTML. So here we go. That is an H1 headline. And go back to normal. Save and close. There we go. And this goes to the webpage that I need to do. Okay. And now we're gonna go to create a content page. And this is where you're gonna put your main content that you want them to read. It's a little bit more complicated than the reading and the intro page, but it becomes easier and more intuitive as you practice more in it. So you're gonna go to New, create a file, give it a title. It's a basic page. At this point, it's good to duplicate your page. So you can access the elements you need to enter, but also have access to the main content page that you need. So, as always, change the banner. Save, edit. And we have business repetitive. Save. And we have the basic page, and you can go ahead and fill it up with information. So let's change the title to Learning or and give them a little bit of an information about it. And then at the last sentence, we say, let's break it down, everything we need to know before you dig into the wonderful world of gardening. So you have a choice of how to present the information. You can continue entering headline and paragraph, but that will make your page extremely long. Or you can enter accordions or tabs. Accordions and tabs are often better because it gives the students a better user experience. It helps with content organization and design flexibility. Both elements allow large amounts of content to be condensed into smaller manageable sections, allowing the user to expand only the content that they're interested in, which helps to keep the page clean and focused. It also reduces scrolling and prevents overwhelming your students with too much information on a single page. So we're gonna go ahead and say enter an accordion here. So you go to your duplicated page, which I can barely see. You select the template and you find number 9, accordions. It's good to have an idea of how many headlines you want for your accordion before, so you can choose the appropriate block of information. So for this purpose, I'm going to choose three accordion tabs. And you simply select it. You copy it. You go back to your main page. And this time you only you select paste, not paste this place. So paste. And there you have it. You just copies the whole thing. Now you only have to do is delete the information you don't need. And populate the accordion with the appropriate information. So we're gonna copy and paste some information in there. Paste this in text. Now you don't only have to insert paragraphs here. You can do whatever you want. So in the text part of the accordion, you can enter bullet list, the number list, images, whatever you want. I'm entering the bullet list for this one. So let's where my bullets is start. You select the list and you select bullet list. So here, if this happens, it's because I copy paste from Word. You just backspace and then hit enter. Backspace, enter, backspace. And then just so you can see how it looks, let's enter a number list for number 3. Here, it looks like it's not interest nothing. So number list, it's enter, backspace, enter. You want to see how it looks? Just save and close. And there it is. The information is nicely organized and condensed into this beautiful recap accordion. Back and edit this page and add some tabs now. So edit HTML. So you can go back to the editing mode of this. The new subject, I'm gonna enter a little headline and introductory paragraph. So right here, I'm gonna add in so that. And then I'm gonna put some text in. Text, we go back to your duplicate page. Select the document template. Then go all the way down to number 10, tabs. Again, it helps if you have a number of tabs that you want to use in mind. Our page allows you to choose between 2, 3, 4. If you want more than 4, you probably need to contact your own team, which will help you create it. Right click, copy, back to your main page, and just paste. remove all the information you don't need. And start populating. Same way, you can have bullets, lists, icons, whatever you want. Section. Yes, it's from here. Just have some information that I have already saved to this faster. Right now, it's just paragraphs. So for number 2, it's the clear level, so you don't get confused. And then number 3. No. And then let's save and close so you can see how that looks. Oh, with the addition of Creator Plus in D2L, you can enter accordions, tabs, timelines, click and reveal elements a little easier. Let me show you quickly how that is done. So right here, we wanted to enter an accordion. If you wanted to do this in Creator Plus, you just go to the plus sign here, third element, and you find accordion. You have it numbered or unnumbered, and then you just fill in the information, add accordion item if you want to add more headlines to it. And that's the same way. If you want to enter tabs, you go to the plus sign, third elements, tabs, how many you want, and then save it. More information on Creator Plus elements, you can visit our CTLE website or watch our Tech Tip Tuesday we created for it. So let's continue with one last item to enter here, which will be images. So let's go to the very end page. So let's template and go to number 8, images. Please. Choose from align left, align right, or in the middle. Let's just choose one. If you're on left, copy. The main page. It's simply just give it a name. If you like, if you don't want to be a different segment, you can just delete. Then enter some information. Or anything you like here. Again, you can enter bullet lists or number lists, but it is visually better if you enter a paragraph or 2 of text instead of bullet points, just because it drops around the picture. Then remove all the necessary information. And you can go in and edit your image exactly like we did for the banners. So you select it, insert image, locate it on your computer. And add text. Save. And now you have to edit again to make it look small like it was in the preview. So you right click, edit image, go back to your crop lines, you make it to have to hit the next one, which is resize, because even though you cropped it, it will still be big. So resize, just make it 300. Apply. I know it looks small, but it looks perfect when you insert it. And there you have it. I usually delete the caption, but then again, it's up to you. And there's another call out box. If you don't need it, you simply close and save your changes. By following the steps, you can have a well-organized module in D2L, allowing your students to access course material and activities and resources in a structured manner. And that is all for Tuesdays. Thank you so much for participating in today's webinar. We hope that you learned something that you can use in your everyday teaching. I'd like to ask you to please take a moment and give some helpful feedback about today's session. I will drop a link to a survey in the chat. Once you click on that, the survey will stay open. After that, you can do it whenever you need, even after you left the meeting. Also, remember to check out this and more videos on our YouTube channel and our webinar page on our website. Both of those links I will put again in the chat. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a great day.